Top basketball player in old school NBA Live. NBA Coach K. Coach K. North Carolina was not in the game. Mike Krzyzewski, Duke, North Carolina. On the cover of the game, but not in the game. What the hell is going on here? They covered up by creating another game and putting them in the game. Act like it was the same game we had. It isn't. It isn't. It's garbage. No Duke with Rasheed Wallace, Stackhouse, and Duke with Christian Laettner, Grant Hill, Bob Hurley, none of that. And no North Carolina with Rasheed Wallace, Stackhouse, all-stars. Listen to this. These they go. Baseball bats. Blue Roll. Massachusetts Power 4. Damon controls that team. Burgundy. Black man taking over double conversation. Marcus Camby, Buki, the tall center, shot blocker. Blue Roll, the power forward. Death row, symbolizing death row. For Louisville Slugger, Louisville University had DeJuan Wheat. W1 Wheat. Dark skin, black money. He was the top point guard in the game, in our opinion, for productivity around us. But his rating, dunk, shoot, crossover, flawless. Stoudemire can shoot and crossover. He would be the top guy who came out of the game into the NBA and produced in front of us. He's the Carlos that hangs with Damien nowadays. Sometimes he's a transsexual and goes around with Damien when they deny Damien women somehow. They say they deny him every now and then. He hangs with his transsexual and gets one afterwards. So he's lying about even lying when he's put on the show. He's part of sex trafficking big time. He has access to so many. Acts like he gets denied from time to time. So he hangs with Carlos like a transsexual Beyonce knows. Attends Hollywood orgy parties and laughs at pranks people. Oh, he already got him a Beyonce knows. Oh, he got him a bad one. That's Damon Stoudemire. Strong around the lighter skin guys to the brown skin conversation. The Nick Van Exel, who he would have been around. Something like Muggsy Bogues, Glenn Rice collaboration. The 3-point shooter was Glenn Rice, Ben Green, double Angel conversation. 3-point shooter, Angels afterwards. I'm going to go to the top center in the game. A freshman, Tim Duncan. I don't want to say he's the 7-footer. They didn't have him with all the abilities he evolved to, but he was really good. It's okay. Top center. We're gonna go Hall of Fame old school throwback teams, but they have throwback. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the throwback teams, but the cheating Joe Smith, who was our top center. I don't like that. 6'10", Joe Smith, dominating everybody. Power forward, Corliss Williamson. Small forward, Ed O'Bannon. Shooting guard. Shit, we gonna go Ed O'Bannon or Mike Finley? 6'9", 6'8", 6'9", 6'9", 6'8", 6'9". High post, pump big, shoot. 3-point shooter is Finley at 6'7". Mike Ed O'Bannon, set your feet, you can shoot it. Finley's got a little bit of edge from the perimeter game, and penetration driving game. And O'Bannon's got an advantage. The high post, they ain't got an advantage. This is the score regardless. Finley's outperforming Ed O'Bannon, so we go with Finley, the small forward. We go with Kerry Kittles at shooting guard, point guard DeJuan Wheat. Or who was our high producer there? Tony Delk, Stoudemire, DeJuan Wheat, Corey Alexander from Virginia, the Cavalier. He similarly cut people's heads off like LeBron James. Cavaliers, Virginia Cavaliers University. Tony Delk, Kentucky. 0-0. You're going to do black people those ways. The point guard, Damien. You're a 0-0. Represented Damien. Tony Delk, dark skin brother, ball hit. Plus we got top point guards. That'll be right. I don't have Nick Van Exel playing with the Lakers with Glenn Rice. He played for the Lakers without Glenn Rice around that time. The NBA Live's top point guards around that time. Go look at Marbury, a young Marbury, KJ, Kevin Johnson, scoring and shooting. He had one season. He was usually not in the 40s, but he had one season, played for like 3 months and got injured. But he was shooting at a pace of in the 40 pace. And they pumped him up the next season to cheat his way into being a long-range shooter. He's a good shooter, but percentage-wise, he was career. historically. To be an NBA Live as a high-rated shooter around Jason Kidd, or they're going to just fall off big time with a non-shooting Jason Kidd. Iverson was pretty good, but he wasn't the long-range shooter either. Marbury's a shooter, so he's 30 and 10 all day. Stephon Marbury, down in Asia, down in Japan. Georgia Tech to, where do you go first? Minnesota with Kevin Garnett. Fuck Rico Keith. Dark-skinned Garnett, brown-skinned, golden brown Rico, right? He's playing basketball down there, swinging with Asian women down there. Part of sacrifice conversations as well. He was going crazy before he went to Asia. Mental illness on the camera, just saying crazy shit. Tattoos on his head and stuff. A Starbird tattoo. Nothing wrong with his tattoo. If you recognize him. Stephon Marbury out of Georgia Tech. Guys Technology. To Minnesota Timberwolves, police officers. Kevin Garnett, who they got? They got a rest in peace, Malik Sealy. So Malik has something to do with Keith there. The guy looked like Keith, another one. Garnett and Malik Sealy. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Tom Gugliotta, Tom Gugliotta, the power forward, number 24, on the team as well. All-star power forward. Garnett was a power forward, small forward, tweener. They played him at small forward and power forward. Post, working on his jump shot. 6'11", 6'10", Tom Gugliotta, stocky. Yeah. Built like a finesseful, I want to say Blake Griffin. A soft Blake Griffin that can, score inside all day, finesse moves. Wasn't a high jumper, at least in the neighborhood. So this guy, rest in peace. Malik Sealy. Malik. Dave Moss, close homeboy. Go ahead. What you got? High scoring point guards. Stoudemire, Marbury. Easy to score with KJ. Highest one so far is KJ. KJ Marbury. Marbury ain't nowhere near the guy in real life. That scores that many points. That high pace scoring. KJ gets slowed down. Marbury's mentality isn't to score, it's just a mentality. He can. His mentality doesn't try to like Iverson, right? That neighborhood. Georgia Tech, then he goes to New Jersey, right? Phoenix, becomes a journeyman, traveling all over the place. So Trav White, the Jason Kidd, number 5, out of Cal Berkeley. Quincy Carr. Marino's in the Lou Road neighborhood, Massachusetts. Baseball, 10 Snoop Dogs on the way home. But Marino knows 10 Marias, right? Lou Road, Death Row. Set your homeboy up for. But Muhammad Ali knows guys set him up for guaranteed sacrifice. Bother a woman like that at all. Trying to make you bother with bets. Swinging like a San Diego project. Really, she's bothering me like an exorcist. Amityville Horror. When I moved to my house, probably nobody can see stuff. But hey, we blame it on Shaq and LeBron. Their strength and power of John Cena and wrestlers. They took control of her and had her doing crazy shit when they came. When Dave Moss was the high investor there. These are Corliss Williams in Arkansas, the pig with the Razorbacks. They were the championship team at the time, UCLA. Got Corey Beck, Clint McDaniel for Bill Clinton suicide, number 12. Right, Danny, Luka Doncic, number 77. Or across from Danny's Gwen Greg, 77. GG, they call him. GG. So then we got Corey Beck at point guard, Clint McDaniel at shooting guard. Corey can't shoot a lick, but he's a defensive point guard, 14. For long distance racist conversations at all. That'd be me. Not the way I play, but the way I'm living, the way I'm even conversating with you guys. Like racism. As soon as I go with my girlfriend, racism is knocked out around me. It just knocked out around me. Where do I go? Go bang my girlfriend, right? Clint McDaniel, that's the Mayweather. So that's that Mob Deep conversation, that Prodigy and Havoc, that Kane and O-Dog conversation. Clay McDaniel. He's a good shooter, high scoring. He can get up there and score a lot of points too. That was Arkansas Razorbacks. Corliss Williamson would be our power forward. Scotty Thurman, number 30, West Coast, a soft guy. He shoots threes, sits there and shoots the long distance. They're trying to say soft black man. He's a junkie Dave. Scotty Thurman. He looks like me too, so he's trying to be a soft version of me and go long distance. I'm just soft for life. Long distance shooter. Black double conversation. Junkie Dave, the Corliss Williamson, guaranteed the power forward. The hand-me-down Charles Barkley, right? He ended up winning a championship in Detroit. It's the Mayweather neighborhood. He won a championship there with Detroit Pistons. Tayshaun Prince was on the team, the Trav, Tayshaun Prince. You got the Keith legend, Chauncey Billups. You got Rip Hamilton, my maniac. Rest in peace, Hamilton. Hamilton after. Rico I Pussy. Bitch was the main one banging my ladies. A black and Asian conversation, a blazing conversation. Tayshaun Prince and Trav White. King Playboy down the road, replacement. Tayshaun Prince, Trav Big King, but Rico beat up everybody. The name's already in. Before going into the coast, we playing Coach K college basketball on him, you know. So he already exists with the name. Getting ready to be September 11th. So it was no good, but they won a championship. The boxing conversation won a championship versus the getting laid conversation. They're getting laid. They call getting laid bisexuality. Like, beautiful women, but men, right? Men at all. Me, I was nasty, fat, disgusting, homeless, broke down, you know, just smelly, stinky, doing dumb shit. So I said, hey, no curves, rare, not these ones, the ones from 2004. Can't wait to find Molly. So all women at all to accept the award of winning all 53-0 versus, I repulsed a man in the conversation, the judgment of it afterwards, the victory became mine. Yeah. Some of them were halfway decent, yeah. All women at all. So UCLA, I'm gonna give them that conversation. Charles O'Bannon, number 13. They may kill white people, but and everybody a blast. And if you don't believe me, nigga, you jacked the homie dash. Fucked around and let Young Smooth take your cash. He didn't even run, he walked away. Cuz I love to see that day. That's the overall conversation there. UCLA did win a national championship. That team, the Trav, Toby Bailey, George Bailey, Chad Bailey, shows up trying to sock me up in my dreams. After I got jumped and they told me study dictionary, we'll leave you alone. I'm thinking, okay. They come back with a dream about this nigga catching a fade with me. Chad Bailey, like, he's gonna catch my fade or something. Already boo-bopped him at the Euclid Charlie. I'd already boo-bopped him in real life. He wanted to get it back because get the fuck out of here. That garbage ass NFL shit. Don't use that name. They use the big Chris to be Chad Bailey, oversized. He want to show up as his natural size himself and catch a fair one. Because it was cheating. They wanted to. Is that right? I still land 3, lands 1. Barely lands cheating on me. I would have tipped him up at a high speed. Way bigger guy. Why cheat the small guy, right? Big guy, small guy was LeBron. The big guy was Chad Bailey. The Damian conversation. Name himself Chris. The Damian Chris Brown conversation. That concludes.